What's up, everyone? Today we're diving headfirst into Superior Avengers issue number 1. What happens when Victor Von Doom decides the world needs a new kind of Avengers? A team made up entirely of villains. In this issue, we see Doom's grand vision unfold. His son Kristoff introduces these fearsome champions to the world, and the Superior Avengers show that they're not just enforcers of Doom's reign. They have their own secrets and plans brewing beneath the surface. Stick around because we're breaking it all down. The story begins in Washington, D.C., where chaos erupts as giant bugs swarm the Capitol. Killmonger, clad in a Black Panther suit, steps in heroically, saving a woman from the clutches of an annihilist insectoid. Amid the turmoil, Dr. Octopus is revealed to be orchestrating the attacks with a calculated precision. As the invasion of giant insects rages on, the team of heroes springs into action. Onslaught focuses on protecting civilians, using his power to guide them to safety. Meanwhile, Abomination launches a fierce assault on the annihilist insectoid. In a coordinated move, Dr. Octopus hurls Malekith toward the creature. Malekith strikes with precision, stabbing the insectoid in its ribs and forcing it to retreat into the sky. With the immediate threat neutralized, the heroes rescue a senator and finally step into the spotlight. They reveal themselves as the Avengers, a formidable team comprised of Dr. Octopus, Ghost, Killmonger, Malekith, Onslaught, and Abomination. Together, they stand as an unconventional but powerful alliance, ready to face whatever threats lie ahead. The scene shifts to Latveria, 2 weeks earlier, where we find ourselves inside the workshop of Christoph Bernard, the adopted son of Victor Von Doom. Christoph is engrossed in his work, struggling to make progress on a time platform, a device he is desperately trying to activate. Suddenly, Doom enters the room, towering with authority. Christoph addresses him respectfully. "Father, I trust your diplomatic excursion to Wakanda was successful?" Victor Von Doom reflects on his diplomatic excursion to Wakanda, remarking on their fierce independence and his decision to allow their sovereignty, as he believes all paths ultimately lead to him. He then turns his attention to Christoph Bernard's ambitious project, the Avengers Initiative, which involves upgrading a time platform capable of searching the time stream for futures where Doom's reign has prospered. Though Christoph warns the platform is unstable, Doom demands a demonstration. Reluctantly, Christoph activates the device, summoning Amadeus Cho from the future. Cho appears disoriented, but quickly reveals his disdain for Doom's role. Christoph, however, welcomes Cho as a future subject of Doom and introduces him to the beginnings of the tyrant's reign. Amadeus interrupts sharply, anger blazing in his eyes. "Doom? Doom? You destroyed everything in my time. You despotic madman. You tore the world apart." Chaos erupts as Amadeus proceeds to dismantle Doombots. In a fury, Christoph tries to reassure Doom. "Don't worry, father. I can," but Doom steps forward, showcasing his sheer power in vaporizing Amadeus Cho on the spot. Without another word, Doom turns to leave, his presence radiating both pride and disappointment. As he exits the room, he delivers a final commanding statement to Christoph. "You are the son of Doom, Christoph. Show me." Back in Washington, D.C., in the present day, Christoph Bernard steps forward to make an important announcement. Addressing the gathered members of the press, he begins, "Distinguished members of the press, on behalf of my father, Victor Von Doom, I thank you for convening here despite the fear and chaos brought by yesterday's annihilation wave." Christoph's tone sharpens as he continues. "As you are all painfully aware, this city was left unprotected. Neither Captain Marvel nor Iron Man came to your aid. Even the Fantastic Four, who endangered thousands of New Yorkers when faced with the same threat over a year ago, did not rise to repel the invaders at your doorstep. But under Doom, Christoph declares with conviction, you will never be without heroes. Today, I present to you the Superior Avengers, These champions have traveled from over a century into the future to bear witness to enduring peace and stability experienced under Victor Von Doom's benevolent rule. He gestures towards the assembled team: Malekith, Onslaught, Killmonger, Abomination, Dr. Octopus, and Ghost. Under my father's banner, these heroes will demonstrate a new and better way to protect the people of Earth as your very mightiest defenders. Though their appearance may seem fearsome, it is this very nature that exemplifies Doom's grand vision. Under his leadership, the concept of a villain becomes obsolete. Together, they are a symbol of what we can hope to achieve: a brighter future, forged under Doom's unwavering guidance. Kristoff concludes his address with an air of triumph. They are your heroes. They are your future. With that, Abomination steps forward, roaring passionately, "Hail Doom!" Back at Doomstat, the superior Avengers arrive after their triumphant debut. Kristoff addresses the team with enthusiasm. "We couldn't have asked for a better introduction. Truly. Soft launching by repelling the annihilation wave. Such fortunate timing. The press was practically eating out of our hand." He assures them that he will keep them informed should any new threats arise. However, we soon discover that the superior Avengers have their own hidden agenda. Dr. Octopus turns to the group and says, "You can drop the act. I've transformed our quarters into a black box. If Kristoff checks in while we're pursuing our real mission, my cuttlefish drones will handle it. Their adaptive AI is leagues ahead of anything this time period considers artificial intelligence." Killmonger pivots the conversation, addressing Ghost directly. "Did you deposit the artifact you retrieved from the capital?" Ghost replies, "Not yet." Killmonger responds firmly, "Then let's waste no more time. Open the doorway." Ghost steps forward and warns, "Stand back," as she activates a portal. The team is transported to Prison 42 in the negative zone. Standing before the imposing structure, Killmonger speaks with resolve. "We're safe here, but if we're not, well, we've already killed Doom once, and we'll burn this entire era to ashes if that's what it takes to reclaim our future." And that wraps up Superior Avengers issue number 1. What an explosive start to the story. From Kristoff's public unveiling of the Superior Avengers in Washington, D.C., to their hidden agenda revealed in Doomstat. This issue packs a punch with political maneuvering, epic battles, and the tantalizing promise of rebellion brewing beneath Doom's empire. It's a setup that leaves us wondering, what happens next? Will these villains stay loyal to Doom, or will their own mission shake the foundations of his rule? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Marvel comic breakdowns. Until next time, later.